Robin Nicole here. It is October 13th. It is day 13 of my vegan diet. It is currently about 11:30 a.m. I've been home for about a half hour. If you guys saw my video yesterday, you guys know that I worked an overnight shift last night. You can probably tell I'm quite energetic right now. I got a good amount of sleep last night. Obviously, I've been up for a while. So on my way home from work, I was going to stop at the farmer's market and pick up some fresh produce. I was also going to go to the gym, but I got off of work like an hour and 15 minutes late. So by the time I made it back into the Columbia area, because I was going to go to the farmer's market in Columbia, by the time I got there, the produce stand that I really like, they sell out super fast because it's super cheap. I don't think I have any of the boxes lying around anymore. I think I've recycled them all. But you get like a good sized box and you can fill it up with like basically as much produce as you can, and it's just a flat $10 fee. And so they do sell out very fast. The farmer's market opens at 9 o'clock. That particular stand opens closer to 8 a.m. and usually by 10:30 they are either completely sold out, or the only produce they have left is the stuff that's like on the verge of going bad, or it's like badly bruised and stuff, or it's just like the weird fruits and vegetables that just are not as common, and they're kind of like hard to figure out how to use in dishes if you're not super familiar with them. They're not like staple items. So instead of going down there, I decided to just stop at Whole Foods, and I skipped the gym this morning. But I think it is a gorgeous day outside, and the weather has finally cooled down. It's like 74 degrees right now. It has still been in the 90s, but when Hurricane Michael passed through, it really dropped the temperature. It'll be back up in a few days, but for now, it's in the mid-70s. It is super nice outside, so I think I might take Murray to the dog park, or we might just go for a walk around the neighborhood, or go down to the river walk in Columbia or Congaree National Park or something like that. But yeah, so real quick, I just wanted to show you my vegan grocery haul from Whole Foods, and then talk a little bit about meal prep. So I have a couple bags of produce here. So I have 3 lemons in here, which I like to use for lemon water, or no, lemons can be used in a variety of different ways. So most likely though, I'm going to use it for lemon water. And then I got a couple little limes, and I need to use these up fast because they are quite soft, but I like doing lime on top of, like tacos and burritos, and, all things Mexican. Also good on, like Thai type dishes, which I don't eat a lot of. I do not like curry at all, and sometimes Thai is just like too spicy for me, but I do like a lot of Mexican dishes, and so limes are great for that. I got some organic grapes. You cannot have grapes. Grapes are poisonous for dogs. You cannot have any. He came running in here. There's that crinkling noise. So yeah, I got some organic grapes. And I plan on later today, when I start doing my food prepping, I'm just going to take those all off the stem, rinse them, and then I'll probably freeze them just to make them last long. I know some people like to just like eat frozen grapes. I think I don't know, like they lose their flavor when they freeze, but then when you defrost them, they still have the flavor. I don't know. I don't like to eat them like frozen. They're just like too hard, and they're not as flavorful to me. But hi, Murray. But I may freeze some and then like thaw them later. I just don't want them to go bad because it's like a lot of grapes. Not to say that I don't go through grapes fast, because I do, but And then I got some vegan mac and cheese. This is the Dia brand. yeah, they make a lot of really awesome dairy-free cheeses. Some of their stuff does have kind of like a weird aftertaste to it, but I believe that they have remade a lot of their recipes, and I've heard better reviews about the newer stuff. So I have tried this before when I have been dairy-free in the past. I have chronic headaches and migraines, so I've been on a lot of elimination diets before, and so I have tried the different like veggie cheeses and stuff, different dairy-free cheeses, and this brand is usually pretty good. Some brands are just not good at all. So yeah, that will go in my pantry. And then I got a big bag of organic carrots. I can't believe that I haven't done it at all since I started this vegan diet, but I love juicing, so I'm probably going to juice some of these up. I'll probably have that for my breakfast this morning, because even though it's like 11:30, I haven't had breakfast yet. So I probably juice some carrots. And then I got this southwestern vegetable soup. This is Amy's Organics. Literally all that's in here is water. Obviously everything's organic, so diced tomatoes, roasted potatoes, fire roasted corn, black beans, fire roasted onions, carrots, bell pepper, celery, extra virgin olive oil, green chilies, sea salt, organic spices, black pepper, bay leaves, tomato puree, onion, and balsamic vinegar. And so I believe this is vegan, and the only thing that might not be, it just says organic spices, so I don't know what those spices are, but I don't see anything on it that says that it's like certified vegan, but there's nothing really in there that's like a red flag to me. So I got that. And then I know I said that I was like trying to eat less processed, but then I went to Whole Foods and they just have so many awesome like dairy and meat alternatives. So I got some Smart Ground meatless crumbles. So I thought this would be really good. Again, tacos, burritos, nachos, all that good stuff. So I'm going to give this a try. This is the Light Life. I've never tried this before. They did have some other brands that I was kind of more familiar with, but this one was on sale. Whole Foods is definitely not a place that I shop at often because they are so overpriced. I mean, like, this mac and cheese, granted, like, it's a vegan mac and cheese, but it's like $4 for this, which is crazy to me. And usually, I don't get produce there at all because it is so overpriced. So the few things that I got today, I got them because they were well priced, they were on sale. But they're not things like, normally I just go to Walmart or the farmer's market for stuff like that. I got some yams or sweet potatoes. I almost did get the Japanese ones, which are like purple on the outside and then they're like white on the inside, but I just went for the original. I love sweet potatoes, and I don't buy them super often just because they do take so long to cook. Like russet potatoes and stuff are a lot faster. I don't really buy russet potatoes a lot either. I grew up on a lot of pasta and like russet potatoes, so obviously I've had a lot of pasta in the past like week, but for the most part I really don't tend to eat a whole lot of pasta or potatoes because I ate them so much growing up. I'm just kind of like sick and tired of them. But yeah, I got some oat milk because I am running low on my almond milk. This is non-flavored. I don't believe it's sweetened. No. And so yeah, got some oat milk. So plan on using this. Gotta put it in the fridge, even though that's the nice thing about like non-dairy milks. Like you can leave them in like the cupboard And then when you're ready to use them, you open them and set them in the fridge. Can I help you? Do you need to go outside? No? You just want attention? Okay. So yeah. So they don't have to be refrigerated until after you open it, but milk is usually cold like normal milk, so it feels kind of weird to have like warm milk. So I just leave it in the fridge. Down, please. He's trying to eat my carrots. And then here I have some Follow Your Heart pepper jack style slices. This is a dairy-free cheese. I just thought it'd be good on sandwiches. I was also gonna get tofurkey and then get some veggie bacon, like some Morningstar veggie bacon, and then I was gonna get some avocados so that I could do like kind of like a BLT plus turkey plus cheese sandwich, but I don't like mayonnaise, so I was going to do it with avocado instead. But then the avocado at Whole Foods was ridiculously expensive, so I have to look other places and see if I can find it cheaper. And I couldn't find the tofurkey at Whole Foods, so I'll have to go to Trader Joe's for that. And I didn't see like the Morningstar or any other brand vegan bacon either, so I'll have to go to Trader Joe's for that as well. And they did have veganese at Whole Foods, but like I said, I don't like mayonnaise to begin with, so I was just gonna go for avocados instead. But I mean, even if I can't find those stuff, I just like pepper jack cheese. I mean, there are other ways to use it than just sandwiches, you know. It just feels like it's a sandwich because it feels like it's a sandwich cheese because it's sliced, but it could still be used. It could still be used in other ways. Yes. Not for you. This is not for you. And then here I have the Tofurkey brand original Italian sausage. This is vegan sausage. It's made from tofu. It's made from tofu and soybeans. So yeah, I'm excited to try that. And then just a couple more things here. I have these vegan chicken nuggets. This is the Corn brand. I have not tried these before, but they're made from mycoprotein. I guess it's some kind of like fungi. And I'll get chicken nuggets from like McDonald's or something when I'm at work and just need to stop and get something. I never really eat chicken nuggets at home. I mean, I think the last time I bought chicken nuggets to like eat at home was probably like my freshman year of college, and I got some dino nuggets. So this is definitely not something that I usually eat at home, but I thought that I would give this meatless, soy-free chicken nuggets a try. So I got those. And then, last but not least, I have some sweet baby lettuce. So yeah, this would be good with like some quinoa, make a little Buddha bowl. Just, you know, make a little salad or whatever. So yeah. So as far as meal prep goes, I think all I'm really gonna do is, because sweet potatoes or yams take so long to cook, I'm gonna dice these up and cook these, and then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna like prepare the grapes, and I'm gonna cook up like some quinoa. But I think that's all the food prep I'm really gonna do. Most of the stuff is super simple to just throw together. I know some people like to do like the individual containers and put like breakfast, lunch, dinner, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't like that. It feels, because, you know, like, what if you go to the fridge and you pull something out and you're like, I don't feel like this today, I want that one instead. I mean, you could switch it out, but I don't know. I'd just rather decide, like, kind of on that day, in the moment, like, what am I feeling like? Do I want some, like, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and falafel patties? Sure, that's what I'm going to have. Do I just want a big salad? Cool, that's what I'm going to have. Am I just going to have some carrot juice for breakfast this morning? Awesome, that's what I'm going to have. Am I going to make my vegan mac and cheese? Okay, I'll make it. If I'm going to make my soup, I'm going to make it. Like, I don't feel like I need to prep those things ahead of time, because here's the thing, right? If I make this now and it's sitting in my fridge, then, like, I have to use it before a certain time, versus if I leave this in my pantry until I really want it, it's going to last longer, right? It's not going to sit in my fridge and go bad because I didn't feel like it. So yeah, that is what I am doing. Give me just a second to put some stuff away, and then I will film again as I am making the carrot juice. Hey everyone, I am back. So, excuse the mess, but I have my carrots. I chopped, like, the end off, and I let Murray munch on those because he really likes it, and I do not like that part of the carrot. Not that it really matters when you put it in juice, you're not gonna taste the difference anyways. But yeah, I just cleaned these off real quick. I did not peel them. I know some people like to peel them, but down, Murray. But the skin is actually, like, the part with the most vitamins and stuff in it. So yeah, I am just going to put these in my juicer here. So this is Fusion juice. Oops, there's some water in there from earlier. But yeah, I'm just gonna start feeding these right on in here. Okay, so as you can see, it's just like this beautiful orange color. I don't know why my juice is having problems today, but I'm going to cut these a little smaller to make it a little easier on my juicer here. But I'll show you up close once I finish this gorgeous orange color. And I'll also take a picture for Instagram, of course. So here we go again. Can see there's still some stuff coming out, so I'm just going to run it a little longer and make sure I get all those yummy juices in there. And that's it. So as you can see, that was what, like 5 carrots, and it only made that much juice. Which is crazy, like, when you make your own, like, fresh squeezed juice, I mean, I don't squeeze it, it goes through the juicer, but, like, it's crazy how much, like, raw fruits and vegetables it takes to actually make, like, a cup of juice. It's crazy, but I'm going to show you this gorgeous color. My machine's still dripping a little bit. You guys, you can't even tell. Like, it's so much prettier in person. I'll post a picture on Instagram. You'll be able to see it better there. My lighting is awful. And there's carrot juice all over my counter now. But, so, ooh, my machine's really having problems. But so this is my big book of juices. I absolutely love it. But real quick, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the benefits specifically of carrot juice, since that is what I just made. So, according to the Big Book of Juices, carrot produces the sweetest and best tasting of vegetable juices. Carrots are packed with vitamins and minerals, also antioxidants, and of course beta carotene. That's where it gets its beautiful orange color from. You can actually see what the camera is showing now is a much more realistic version of what the color actually looks like. But the carrot's overall nutrient value makes it an immune boosting, skin clearing, digestion supporting drink. So that's why we drink carrot juice. Also, like, it really does it, you know, carrots are so sweet that as far as vegetable juices go, and just like raw, like just one vegetable in it, carrot's the way to go. If you want it a little sweeter, carrot and apple together are really good, like a Granny Smith apple. But honestly, carrot's just fine on its own. So I'm going to drink that, and I will update you guys again later today. Okay guys, one more thing real quick. So when you finish juicing, you have these lovely like dry vegetable or fruit fibers, and a lot of people like to reuse them, and a good way to reuse them is either to use them in vegetable broth, or if you're already planning on making some like veggie burgers or something, add them in. It's gonna add a whole new like flavor, and the consistency is just perfect for that. So just wanted to mention that real quick now that I have carrot shavings all over my floor. Oops. Hello again. It has been quite a while since I last talked to you. It is about 8:30 p.m. right now, and so yeah, it's been going well. I did save one of the sweet potatoes to go ahead and roast up later, but the other sweet potato, I went ahead and I diced it up and to season it with some cinnamon. So I have that prepped and ready to go whenever I want it, and then when I finish that one, then I will go ahead and cook the other potato. So I've had a couple of those today. I did have a very late, you know, like breakfast. It wasn't a big breakfast, you know, it was just my carrot juice that I made this morning. So I didn't have lunch until about 12:30, and for lunch I went ahead and used some of the items I got at Whole Foods this morning. So I cooked up the Southwestern vegetable soup, and I used my vegan bread and my vegan butter and my vegan cheese to make a grilled cheese sandwich to go with that, and it was really good. That cheese, the Daya, what was it? The pepper jack Daya cheese. It legitimately tastes like pepper jack. Like, it tastes like real cheese, and it definitely must be the newer stuff because it doesn't have like a weird aftertaste or anything to it. Like, truly, the taste is almost identical to real cheese. I think it's a little less salty, but honestly not by that much. So they have done a very, very good job with that. So yeah, I had that late lunch, and then I took all my grapes off of the stem, and obviously they're still in the colander from when I rinsed them. I've just left them by the sink, and I've been snacking on them all day. They've not made it to the freezer. They probably won't. They're gonna go fast. Sorry. So I've been munching on those all day, as well as some pumpkin seeds. These are just oven roasted pumpkin seeds with some salt on them. And then I've had like a few Ritz crackers. Do you need another treat? Hold on, I'm back again. I got Murray a treat. We have a few minutes. So I had that, and then I just got back home. I went out for dinner with some friends, and we went to Lizard's Thicket. So if you live in the South, you already know what a Lizard's Thicket is. It's a restaurant with like classic, I guess just like Southern dishes. So they do have this thing where it's just called like a 4 vegetable plate. So you just pick 4 of the vegetable sides, and like that is your meal. So that's what I did. But even their vegetables, a lot of them are not vegan. A lot of them are cooked in butter. So what I did is I tried my best to stay vegan. Definitely stayed vegetarian. So for my 4 sides, so a salad counts as 2 of your sides, and they have like really big salads. So I went ahead and had a salad with honey mustard dressing, which may or may not be vegan. I don't know. I feel like they might have added some like milk to give it kind of a creamier texture. Not completely sure if that was vegan or not, but at least I can say I tried. And then for my other 2 sides, I had fried apples. It's just like apples and like a cinnamon and like simple syrup, and then just sliced tomatoes. So that's what I had. But then here's the hard part, right? They have a special right now where when you buy their meals, you get a dessert for 99 cents. And so I chose the dessert that I thought would probably have the least amount of dairy in it. So I got the blueberry cobble, and usually it comes with ice cream on top. So I got the blueberry or mixed berry, whatever, some kind of berry cobbler, and I had it without the ice cream on top. There probably was butter in the crusty stuff, but I'm not sure because they also use margarine in quite a bit of their stuff. But even if they did use margarine, it may or may not be vegan. A lot of times margarine still has butter in it. So I may have had a little bit of dairy with dinner. But honestly, like, I tried my best, so I honestly don't feel that bad about it. Like, the point is, I'm trying. It's not going to be perfect all the time, especially eating out. Like, it is very hard to eat out and stick to a vegan diet. But I've done a great job up until today, and like, still, majority of what I'm eating is vegan, and it's plant-based, and like, everything I have at home right now is vegan. So I don't think a little bit of butter is really going to hurt me too much. Like I said, I'm doing this mostly for my own health. So that's the thing, right? Like, everything in moderation. So yeah, the real tough part, though, is that, so the South Carolina State Fair is happening right now, and I have missed it the past 2 years, so I'm really wanting to go this year. I've never been. I grew up in the Seattle area, so I've been to the Washington State Fair in Puyallup, but this will be my first time going to the South Carolina State Fair. I might wait till Wednesday to go because there'll be like less of a crowd, but I think I'll probably go tomorrow. I'll probably go to the earliest service at church and then go to the fair and kind of get like the most out of my day there. But so like for months I've been looking forward to fair food, and do you need another treat? Come here. So, come here, dude. Come here, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hi. Okay, go play. Go play. So I've been looking forward to fair food, and obviously the fair food is a little different in every state, but in Washington, the main things are scones and fudge are like the two things that I really look forward to. And with the South Carolina fudge, you want a cracker? Paul, you want a cracker? Give him a Ritz cracker. That'll keep you occupied for a little bit. So with the South Carolina State Fair, what I've really been looking forward to for a long time is deep fried Oreos, which Oreos in of themselves are vegan, but of course the batter that they fry them in is not. So like I just said, everything in moderation. It is the fair. I've been looking forward to it for a really long time. It's only open for a couple weeks, so tomorrow I may break my diet for the fair and then go back to it. It's not like, oh, I messed up, I'm done. I'm going to enjoy myself for one day and then I'm going to go back to sticking to it. So, I mean, I'm not sure if I will or not. I might not. I might, because, you know, the other thing about going to a fair and, like, staying vegan, I'm going to save a lot of money by not eating fair food, right? But I think I may go ahead and cave and get some deep fried Oreos, probably some deep fried pickles as well, just because I've been looking forward to fair food for so long, and I've missed the fair the past 2 years, and I don't want to miss out on all the good fair food. So I will probably have some tomorrow. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today. I think I'm going to say goodbye before Murray starts barking again. You see how many Ritz he's ate already? He loves these things. I need to give you more actual dog treats, not human food. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and then hit the bell to adjust your notification settings to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. Leave me comments down below. I love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.